We are looking at some impressive snow totals over the last 48 hours in the high country. Over 2 feet of snow for places like Purgatory and Wolf Creek, just under for Silverton. And we are looking at snow mass 22 inches, Telluride 19, Steamboat 13. These are just some of the very impressive totals that we have seen in the high country, and more snow is on the way. Not for today. We are tracking fairly quiet conditions across the state today. Maybe a few light flurries up in the mountains, but no real additional accumulation for the high country. We also had a little bit of light snow, a little rain snow mix for some folks in the lower elevations. Northeastern plains come through late yesterday. We are again seeing a little more mellow conditions for most of the state today, with our real only concern this afternoon, which is still certainly a concern, red flag warnings down south through this evening at about 7 p.m. We could see these winds gust 20 to 30 miles per hour, winds up to 50 mile per hour. Those gusts sustained winds 20 to 30 miles per hour, and we are also looking at that low relative humidity. So fire danger is still very much a concern for us here, but winds as a whole are going to be on the more calm side going into this afternoon. We'll see some gusty conditions out east. The foothills saw some really windy conditions early on this morning, but then this is how we end the day. Much calmer, which is going to be a nice welcome change after a series of windy days. Temperatures cooling down for us this afternoon in the teens and 20s in the high country, 30s and 40s for the Denver metro area, and we'll be looking at 40s and 50s in southeastern Colorado for today. So just a touch warmer down into the southeast, where it will also be a little drier. We're looking at temps tonight that really cool down, only in the teens for overnight lows. So waking up early tomorrow morning, it is going to be quite cold. A very chilly night lends to a cooler day tomorrow. Temperatures getting into the mid-30s with that light snow chance here in Denver. Not tracking a lot of snow, but a little bit of snow possible in the Denver area is nice. We're going to tap into some of this winter weather. Now the mountains preparing for another wave of some heavier snow. Predominantly looking at the San Juans to get the bulk of our accumulation with this next system. Hits the southwest first, gradually becomes a little more widespread. We here in Denver could start to see a little bit of that snow early tomorrow. Kind of drops down in elevation, tracks across the I-25 corridor going into tomorrow. So for the Denver metro, maybe waking up to a little more cloud cover and just a few light flurries. We could see some more flurry chances, some scattered snow showers throughout the afternoon tomorrow, and then we'll continue to see that carry us into the early evening before gradually tapering off in the Denver area. Totals, as I mentioned, very light for Denver. Late tonight into early tomorrow morning, there are places in northern Colorado that could start to see a little bit of a dusting take over. That includes the foothills as well. And then by tomorrow morning, starting to see a little more of that accumulation build. But accumulation, we'll say loosely, because it's just not much. Most places anticipating to pick up trace amounts to maybe a half an inch. We could see some places get a little closer to an inch, but we're not tracking a ton of snow down here in Denver. We are anticipating an additional maybe 5 to 10 inches down in southwestern Colorado for the southwestern mountains. And then if you're on I-70, about 3 to 5 inches possible there. Lesser amounts the further north you go. We do have a first alert weather day tomorrow to alert you of the changes, which is shocking in February, but actually cold and snow. So that's what we've got going on for Friday, but we are warming back up to what we have been used to so far this winter, which is more spring-like conditions as we're back in the 60s by early next week.